Hello everyone, welcome to TheRedmenTV. Steve Hoare here. A lot of our Club Legends subscribers have been asking for some behind the scenes footage. What's it like working at Redmen HQ on a daily basis? How does everything work? Well, considering we've just launched Redmen Plus, I thought this is the perfect opportunity to show you what a day in the life at Redmen HQ is all like. First of all, if you don't know what Redmen Plus is, have a look at this.
Hey everyone, I just want to get you up to speed with what is going on here at Redmen HQ. We have had a massive, huge, ginormous revamp of what we do. Our streaming platform is now known as Redmen Plus. Amazing shows, interviews, documentaries and features covering every angle of Liverpool Football Club. Here is what you're going to get on Redmen Plus.
People are emotionally attached to Ollie and they want to give him more time, and that's their prerogative. We should be challenging for the league this year, and if he doesn't, he's got to go.
What do the other side of it think? That's why I think Crespo's brilliant in the book. It's like, we all know what we think of Istanbul. What does AC Milan think?
Man United 0, Liverpool not 1,
no,
not 2,
not 2,
not 3,
not even 3,
not 4.
Couldn't believe it wasn't just 4.
5.
No.
Conte, obviously he is the dream, but I slightly agree with you in the sense of, like, I'm not sure he's going to look at a 19th place Newcastle, regardless of all the money, and say, I'm going to go at that job.
Just lastly on Alisson, because I have to ask, and I'm sure it's the thing you get asked most about.
Yeah.
Last season,
yeah.
The header.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah.
Someone forces you to trade 3 of Liverpool's starting 11 for 3 of Manchester United's starting 11 for the game at the weekend.
What this is the Club Legends show. It's for the legends, by the legends.
And then all of a sudden, he's opened a little space to accelerate into, and then again he pulls it back. It's as good as anything I've ever seen a footballer do.
This is going to be a weekly show looking back in an analytical way at Liverpool's last couple of fixtures with some of the best minds in the business.
He's going to be the highest paid player the club's ever had, if and when. I think he will sign the contract, and consistently saying that.
So this is John Henderson's documentary, right? So we have to say the truth, huh? So let me say it like this.
A new era has begun in Liverpool FC streaming content. Welcome to Redmen Plus.
Yeah, so that's exactly what Redmen Plus is. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to show you what's like behind the scenes and when we make all that brilliant content for you guys. We've got reaction to the Preston game that happened last night at time recorded. There's build up to West Ham this weekend, and Chris's stat show that relaunches today. The first ever episode, we've got that to plan for as well. It's going to be a very, very, very busy day. So let's go and find out what's going on. Right, first things first, before we do any work today, it's brew time, and the man, the Mr. Legend, Chris Pajak, is brewing up.
Hello, mate. You okay?
Let's talk through some Redmen brew. What do we like, Chris? So you're a coffee guy?
I'm a coffee guy, mate.
Ross is a tea guy.
Big fat coffee.
Big fat coffee. You've got Ross's teacup there, mate?
This isn't Ross's, this is for you, Sting.
I'm a T1 sugar man. And Ross is also... No sugars, Ross? There he is.
You're not one sugar, are you? One sweetener?
One sweetener, sorry, I'm on a diet. Ross doesn't have sugar. Ross is sweet enough. Right, so I have got the honour of hosting the final word today after Liverpool's 2-0 win at Preston last night. My job now is to write the agenda for the show. Obviously watched the game last night. I've just went back and watched the highlights. So now I'm going to put the agenda together. So yeah, let me crack on with this and I'll get back to you in a bit. Right. Agenda's done for the show. I'm all ready to go. I've sat down next to Ross, our social media guru, the man who all the memes, tweets and everything else that you see on the Redmen accounts. Most of them come from this fella. Ross, what are you up to today? Let people know.
Currently, I am emailing new Club Legends subscribers. We've got quite a few over the past couple of days. I'm telling them about all their perks and what they can get, discounts and whatnot. Then I've got to schedule a load of posts to promote all the shows for today because we're very, very busy. Then I've got to schedule some posts for Ultimate Fan to tell people about Ultimate Fan and they can play the free game. And that's pretty much me for the day. It'll take me a long time. Hi, Tom.
Hi, Tom. Tom Intern has just walked in. We'll introduce Tom Intern later. But
wondering what we are doing, talking to a phone. Making content.
So let me introduce you to intern Tom and intern Maya. Both these guys studying to be professional filmmakers, marketers, anything that they want. So they are here with us at the Redmen TV. They help out, they help the production guys. So yeah, we have free for interns. Interns, come and join us. It's Boss here. Half an hour till the first show goes live. So Tom is here in the green room studio. What do you call this?
The green room. It's the gallery.
The gallery. Yeah, great word. The gallery. So Tom, half an hour till go time. First show. What are you doing? What are you up to?
I'm just setting everything up, making sure all the cameras are ready, making sure all the streams are ready, making sure everyone's happy, making sure everyone's calm when they come into the studio, and yeah, that's basically it. And then just prepping.
So yeah, so basically every single show beforehand, Tom has to set the stream up, get the graphics ready, make sure the agenda's all right, nice and neat, and all the cameras are done. Busy work, and we've got 5 shows to do today. So halfway through the day, Tom and Si will be tagging out to this room because it gets really, really hot in here. But yeah, thanks Tom.
And I want my lunch.
And you've got to eat. Yeah, we let him eat sometimes. Yeah, it's fine. Right guys, it is 5 minutes till we go live with the final word for Preston vs Liverpool. I'm in the studio, guests are here, Sam and Jay. To give you a sneaky peek behind the scenes what happens, Tom gets us into the studio about 10 minutes before we go live, just do all his checks and stuff. They're all pretty much completed now. So all we've got to do is sit here, wait for the time and then go live to bring you guys even more fire content. You looking forward to it, lads?
Absolutely, yes. Always.
Here we go.
Do you know what? I straight away, I was sat on my own watching. I thought, Trent, Robbo and Van Dijk have just done a 3-way video call going, have you just seen what this has just done? What the, you know what I mean? Like everyone, I reckon Klopp was here around, like, what has just happened? Like, what was that goal? How did he even do it? It was like a back heel side. He like studded it in. How did he even do it?
Right, so next door I've just filmed the final word. Joe Tom was in here making sure everything went well on the stream. It seemed to go well. I got no messages telling me anything broke, which is good news. So Tom, tell us after the show, even though it went out live, what do you have to do now?
So I'm going to now start trimming that on video, making sure that it's all good, and making sure that as soon as people want to watch it, it goes straight to the video. I'm going to get the social clips and send them over to Ross and make sure that everything is perfect with that. And then I'm going to get the audio version, get the podcast ready to go, and get it out as soon as possible for everyone. And
then the process starts again, because Umbu starts in about 45 minutes time?
Yeah, and then we roll again and do the exact same thing.
We roll and roll again. Cheers, Tom. Look who it is, I found the boss. Hello, boss. Paul is
that's weird.
The gaffer, the main man.
Okay, yeah.
There's 2 men in this office who like getting their egos stroked. Oh, that's Tom. And we're both of them, I'll be honest. So yeah, I thought I'd do that. If you want to call me something back nice a bit later on. Paul is hosting the Umbu show. We've got the match build-up for West Ham this weekend. I'm tagging out the host here, he's tagging in. Paul's doing his prep work now, is that right, Paul? What are you doing?
Absolutely, I'm trying to see how many Brighton players I've actually heard of.
Brighton, we're playing Brighton. I've said West Ham. I think I've said West Ham about 5 of these things. So if you go back in this video and I've said West Ham, you can tell I'm on the
probably know more West Ham players though. If we want to play West Ham instead, I think I'd be more prepared.
I'm glad that it's you doing the show because I would have been the host. I think I've mentioned West Ham on about 5 different streams this week, so apologies for that. So tell me what goes into doing a build-up for Brighton.
So having a look back at what they've done, finding some top-line information around it, and then basically just talking about Liverpool instead. Did you know, Brighton, apart from the fact that they're 5th, which I listened to a bit of a laugh in the office when I said, how is that possible? They've only scored 9 goals in 9 games so far this season. I can't fathom how they've managed to, with 9-4 and 9 against, how have they managed to get themselves to 5th? Are they above Manchester United is the question.
Because Manchester United is
yeah, that's right.
So I have to be a bit quiet here because the guys are actually recording the show next door, but as we speak we're live and Tom is streaming. Tom is in charge of everything, so there he is. It's got onto the right camera angle. When Paul asks for a graphic or something to be included in the show, Tom's got that in his headphones so he can bring it up on the screen. There we go, just like that, perfect example. So this is how the magic happens. Tom's got about 20 monitors, he's got headphones, he's got audio going on. There's a lot going on, so I'm going to get out of here before he shouts at me. Right, I'm just going to go into the studio and give you guys a little sneaky peek of how it all looks and how things go. Obviously, when I'm in there, I won't be able to talk because there's this live show getting recorded. The guys are doing the build-up to the Brighton game. Brighton, not West Ham. Brighton. But have a little look at this. This is kind of what the studio looks like when we are live streaming one of your amazing videos that you all love to watch. Right, next up for me, I'm going to go back upstairs to the main office. I'll go and see if I can grab a chat with the man, Mr. Legend, Mr. Chris Pajak, to see what he's up to on this busy day for us all here. I told you I'd find him. It's the other boss, the man, the Mr. Legend, Mr. Piss. Mr. Piss?
I've got to stay in.
Mr. Piss.
I've got to stay in.
Mr. Piss Pajak.
Piss Pajak.
Mr.
Piss.
Hello. Oh, I'm really, really sorry, Gaff. This might be the last video I ever done because I've just called me boss Piss. The Chris Pajak stats.
It's like being back in school again. It was like Pissy Chrissy. Years, and now you just come straight in with a piss Pajak.
I am so sorry. This video is going so well. Chris Pajak, the relaunch of the Chris Pajak statue, or the statue with Chris Pajak.
I believe so. You named it.
The second one, the statue with Chris Pajak. Chris is doing his prep for the show now. First guest is Mr. Andrew Beasley. Chris, talk us through the process. What are you looking at? What are you going to do?
I'm just trying to create something a little bit different. I'm looking at trying to do it with a bit of a PowerPoint instead, make it quite visual and stuff like that. And you know what I want to do is I want to get Andrew's experience and expertise into the show. So I'm just looking at stats and thinking what I think would be quite interesting and what I'd like to know from it. And then it's about getting him and his analytical brain onto it, and then hopefully he doesn't call me Piss Pajak.
That's show by the time this video goes. It should be out over on Redmen Plus. Make sure you do go and tune in for the Piss Pajak that show.
And sort of similarly with the XG, you know, he's only one game in the Understat database as he had more XG, and that was for Roma against Bologna in 2016. So it's his highest XG for 5 years, highest XG with Liverpool, and he's done it in arguably the biggest game of Liverpool's season, or certainly one of them anyway.
Right, forget all the filming, all the shows and stuff. It's the most important time of the day. Dinner time, what am I having today? Chicken noodle soup in a microwave, looking after myself. You don't get this thin just by eating crap, you know, guys. We're behind the scenes. It's very Inception. Ross is just about to go live on our newest show, or one of our newest shows. It's the Club Legends show. In the background there, hello guys, give a little quick wave to the guys. Hello. Our wonderful Club Legends. We've got Chris, we've got Jiff, and we've got Gav as well, and obviously Ross. So yeah, they're going to talk a bit about Liverpool and a bit about what it's like at Redmen, a bit of behind the scenes stuff and all that stuff as well. I'm back with the other boss, and I'm not going to insult this one. I called the other one Piss Pajak before. When you watch this video back, you'll see that. So I'm with Maul Patron, and then Paul's about to interview Neil Jones for JNO Insight Extra. What are we talking about, Paul? What's the plan?
So you highlighted this to me. Apparently, Liverpool register interest in Jude Bellingham, and Liverpool, it's the Borussia Dortmund director
who used to be Jurgen's captain.
Has pointed this out, so I'm going to grill Neil Jones on Jude Bellingham, who I think is the best player on the planet in potential after Mo Salah. So hopefully it gives us some nice sort of JNO insight on that.
So people behind the curtain, JNO insight that we all anyone who finds a nice bit of news during the week throws it into a little pot.
And make Neil talk about it.
And get some nice quotes off him. That's kind of what we're going to happen in about 2 minutes time, so see you then. Right, next door, we're just about to go live with JNO Insight Extra. Neil Jones is in the house, Paul's in there as well. Sai is taking over from Tom. Sai, so tell me what's going on?
Probably just the same thing Tom told me before, to be honest. I've got Neil in, just getting everything set up, getting the cameras set up, getting all this set up in Wirecast. So we'll be going live. We've told the Discord that we're going live in a few minutes. I think Paul's going to be speaking to Neil about the Jude Bellingham list. Sebastian Cahill, who interestingly was Klopp's captain for 6 years at Dortmund, has come out and said Liverpool are interested in Bellingham. So
hopefully do us a favour. We'll tune into the show and find out what Neil said about it. Redmen Plus, go and subscribe now.
People might sort of recoil at that 100 million, but you look at 18 years of age, he's a midfielder playing for England, playing for Borussia Dortmund, playing in the Champions League, scoring goals like we saw at the weekend. It was Augsburg.
Unreal, that goal.
Yeah, I mean, just ruined a little bit by the fell on the line. Just let it go in, let it touch the net, you know, instead of giving us this moment. It was such a good goal, just leave it, let it go in.
So JNO Insight Extra is done and dusted. Paul and Neil's left. It was a good show. So next on the agenda is the opposition preview, which is my show. I'm speaking to Brighton fan Ryan Adsit. So my plan now, get the agenda written, do a bit of research about Brighton, get that all written up, get sent over to the production team so they can set the post and stuff up, and then head downstairs and start filming that show in about 45 minutes or so's time. It's back in the studio, my turn again for opposition preview. I'm about to be joined by Ryan Adset. So we're all set up to one person show. So as you can see, there we go. We've got me. Ryan will be on that TV over there, camera in front of me as well. Yeah, I'm about to speak to Ryan to preview the Brighton game, not West Ham. We are playing Brighton.
I'd quite like to see a 3, if I'm honest. I think we play better in a 3. We tried a 4 against City. Didn't work because obviously we didn't have Basuma. We struggled without him so much. And as much as I praise Lallana, him and Gross are two very attack-minded midfielders. So, you know, if you're coming up against Gundogan, etc., the amount of good players out on that pitch is ridiculous.
So behind the scenes here again, Chris is about to film his advert that goes on the end of the show for Redmen Plus. That's what's happening as we speak right now. So Tom is keeping an eye on everything that we need to do.
Fantastic, perfect that.
And Chris has nailed it once again. So Chris has done his advert, I've done mine. Next up is the turn of Ross. Now, no pressure on Ross, but me and Chris did it in one take each. Yeah, we did. No, one take each. So let's have a little how Ross gets on at the end of this.
Our Club Legends subscriber, you also get a host of perks, as well as getting your name in the credits right next to me here. Content is available in video and podcast form, so if you want more Liverpool on the go, join Redmen Plus now.
So one of the most important things that we do here at the Redmen TV, we have our daily pool competitions, and at the moment we've got Sai against intern Tom. Intern Tom is on the block. No pressure on. Can he do it? How's he going to do? Go on. Oh, he's absolutely bottled it in front of the nation. Right guys, the working day here at Redmen HQ is done. You've had behind the scenes exclusive access to see how everything works here. Hope you've enjoyed watching that. Like I say, all the content that you've seen today getting produced, either available on our YouTube channel as that one that you're on now, or head over to Redmen Plus. You will not regret it. You've seen the hard work that goes into it. We do that every single day for you guys. Head on over to redmentv.com and join Redmen Plus today. See you later.
Thank you for watching. If you want more from Redmen TV, join Redmen Plus now. You will get exclusive documentaries, interviews and more pre and post match content around Liverpool Football Club. If you are a Club Legends subscriber, you'll also get a host of perks, as well as getting your name in the credits right next to me here. Content is available in video and podcast form, so if you want more Liverpool on the go, join Redmen Plus now.